Ngon has received a plethora of improvements this release. So here I am using Boxcutter 717.16, which is now the old version, over in 2.83.12, my favorite LTS. And we'll just press D and switch over to Ngon. So with Ngon, you start off drawing a shape, and your first line actually dictates your orientation. I've always hated that. So that means if we drew a line freely, as in we didn't hold control to snap, we just drew a line freely, and then we began using snapping, our snapping is never going to be straight again. And this is something that particularly drove me insane, because sometimes you really need a custom cut, but you don't want to reorient your entire shape because you actually drew your first line at a custom angle. To compare it to something else that I find a little bit more sane, let's look at Blender's own knife tool, where you can draw a knife at any angle. You can click, you can press C, and it will constrain it to a straight view, X and Y, where you can go up and down in a straight line. And sometimes you really need a straight line. And so being able to even get to your first point is something that I've always dreamed of being able to do, even with a knife tool. However, with Ngon, that's never been possible. So if we were to, say, draw an Ngon shape, but we hold control to snap, we can draw everything out, getting it very nice and boxy and sharp on all these other sides. But when it comes to finally sealing this shape up, getting it aligned with this very first point has always been an impossibility, and that's always driven me crazy with our snapping. We should be able to handle that on a basic snapping level, aside from grid. I mean, with grid, first point snapping was solved, meaning that you could go up at the top of Boxcutter and turn on grid, and you could draw your shape, and while you have grid active, you'll at least be able to get reoriented back to your first point smoothly, allowing you to easily box off a shape. But sometimes you don't want grid up. Sometimes you want to be able to do it just without that. But just notice how if you draw the first line randomly, once you begin snapping, your orientation with snapping is actually 45 degrees of the last line instead of something more global. So this has just always been a point of contention with Boxcutter, and just one of those things I've always wanted to double back for, because drawing a shape like this with such angles and being unable to get it straight is just unacceptable. However, while I'm still here, let me show you another issue with Boxcutter that's always driven me insane. If you were to activate grid and you begin drawing off of the mesh, notice where my mouse cursor is, but notice how off the Ngon is. I'm so glad to finally be able to talk smack about this in a video. Sometimes I choose punching bags that are like several versions ago, which is kind of easy prey. But being able to really show how inadequate this current release that is out at this moment is, and how we've sought to improve and how we've improved upon every single aspect that I'm discussing here, is just a point of happiness for me. Another thing with grid that's always driven me crazy is how if you don't click a point on the grid, it actually has like this simulation of being a window. Also notice that that shape is just terrible. But we'll try that again. We're trying to just draw a straight line, and because the mouse is so offset, this will never work out. And this has been the state of Ngon for a moment, and I was just not going to let this go for another day. So with that, let's switch over to the other Blender and begin talking about some of these improvements. So off the bat, holding control for angular snap is not my favorite thing. So for this, I'll be turning on angle snap. So if I'm in Ngon, there's a snapping option for angle snap here, or angle lock, which will basically allow you to snap without having to hold control, because holding control is ridiculous. So the first thing I'm going to do is just draw a random line. I'm going to hold control. So I just told you how I don't want to hold control, but I'm going to hold control and draw a random line. And now whenever we begin snapping, notice that I'm now snapped to something more global. And to spoil the next surprise, last point snapping is now a thing. So whenever it comes to getting to the very last point, it is just easier than ever. That is what this little dot is. All that dot is your Navi Fairy to suggest to you what's the next route you could go as far as getting an angle lock going. So right here we see that just snaps right into place. We're able to angle lock and just extrude this without any issue. Last point snap is just one of those things that I've wanted for so long, and I'm happy to see that it's now a thing inside of Boxcutter. However, the task has already escalated into me needing all point snap and also maybe guidance lines. Seriously need some guidance lines. Even the point display was something I felt needed to be added, so that's been added at the very last minute because I felt that last point snap really meant nothing unless you could visually see exactly what was being suggested to you. But in the future, we plan to have it extend to all point snap, or maybe a limitation snap, or a snap over the last X points, or something like that. I'm still pondering what direction it could go in, but the first step is always just solving the initial issue. So I'm happy to announce that users of Ngon, if you've been using it for a while, you've probably pondered this as well, about why you can't orient your point to the very final point, to the very first point, in order to, orient and seal off your shape. So that's the first thing that's going on with Ngon, but definitely one of the things that I'm most excited about. Also, you see me keep rotating the view in order to extrude. I could always just double click in order to just perform a calculated laser cut, which is probably a lot easier, and I could even play with laser cut depth to cut at a preset amount of depth, but old habits die hard. That's something that we'll also be needing to correct at some point in the future. But as I always say, there's always more work to be done. So previously I was showing a bug how if you had grid activated and you were inside of Ngon and you drew starting off of the mesh, that your mouse would not be congruent with the shape that you're drawing. So I'm happy to announce that this long time bug has finally been resolved. It was driving me crazy. It was something I couldn't sleep with at night knowing. Currently we are in the process of working on an all new grid, so all this work means nothing, for it will be replaced. However, at this time I just want it to be known that for this, the 17th release of the 717 series, that we've put a lot of work into fixing a lot of the long time bugs that existed within Boxcutter that were just kind of driving us crazy. And so I'm happy to announce that this issue has finally been resolved and you can now draw starting off of your mesh as you may have always wanted. It looks like at this particular cut I had a hotline that was hitting it right on an edge. That's always a curiosity. Let's press Alt V and activate wireframe just to see what we were doing. I guess we'll never know. But in the event that cut issues happen, sometimes I'll go in my hops drop down, and under the bevel panel, which now extends to booleans as well, you can actually change your boolean to be either fast or exact just on the fly. So sometimes I'll go here and just change a boolean to fast or exact just to see if it improves on it. So sometimes I'll see a cut having error and I'll keep it just to see if exact will cut me a little more slack.